Hey there, another edition of GROCK Rising. Erin Vogt here with two parts of Damn This Desert Air. You guys have so much going on, so we'll jump right into it. But this is Craig and Sean, your bandmates, not here with you, but if you want to say hello and introduce them in spirit to everybody out there, you can do that now.
Craig, Sean, and we got Ty, drummer, John, guitar player, and Brandon.
Who couldn't be here today.
Right.
We're doing the stripped down thing for GROCK Rising.
Yeah.
First things first, I'm very excited. We have a lot of great bands that have come through on GROCK Rising. We'll still have a lot more coming because there's just an endless scene, even though it might be a little scattered at times here in Jersey. But you guys are, I think, the first band that I've known about that's come into GROCK Rising that is in on the, I could say, like a resurgence in vinyl scene, because as people are increasingly changing their music habits and people are doing the download thing and sometimes still doing CD, and there's this big controversy over what's best to release your music on. It's not just, at the Radiohead level, it's bands at all levels of ambition right now. And you guys are the first band to come in that is doing the vinyl thing. This is a split that you have out with another band, right?
Yep, Telescreen from North Carolina.
And it's limited edition, like 3 different designs, and so this is the beautiful thing about vinyl, coming from somebody whose dad is into vinyl, and I grew up being around it and all that stuff, so I've done the 7-inch stuff, and it's pretty popular on the punk-related scene,
right.
The genre of bands that are out there now. So was it for you, as far as being approached for this, was this an idea of yours to go and find another band to put this kind of thing out with, or how did this come about?
How did it come about?
I had a relationship with it's like a primarily vinyl label, Koi Records out of Texas, and just from the past, and I really would have liked to put something out on vinyl. For that reason, I'm a big fan of collecting it, even if it gets played less, it still does.
It's still
get played.
Memento as a music fan.
It's just cool to open up and to have.
So that's the vinyl, and then this is. I'll be careful with my piece, but this is the sleeve part too.
So we were kind of allowed to put together the band for the other side. We had a few options. We showed the label to see if he liked the band. He wanted to back that too, and then we
great. And that's a band out of
together.
Carolinas.
Yep,
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a song each of you. People can pick it up. And
Telescreen's awesome.
That's really cool. How has the response been out of your fans here from Jersey to this kind of thing? I mean, what's your? I mean, aside from you, obviously, do you think that's the norm out of people who've been picking it up, as far as people wanting something to hold on to? And then obviously they can pick up. You right now have EP 1, which is available with Down This Desert Air. You have 4 tracks out.
Right.
Working on EP 2. Still, as we speak, just working on that thing. So obviously you have your CDs out there. I'm sure you can download to, and to some degree hear it streaming on MySpace. But then
Last FM and another site called Unsung Hero. Those are both digital ways you can get them.
And then you go to the vinyl thing. So has the fan reaction been just kind of what we're talking about?
It's been a pretty good reaction. Yeah. And just from doing it with Telescreen, we've gotten a lot of new listeners that are into them that are getting into us.
That's pretty cool too.
I think vice versa, which is
always a good thing
great,
too.
Yeah.
So it's really broadening that horizon. We talk all the time here at GROCK Rising about how you best can network with other bands. It's hard enough sometimes in our state here in New Jersey, and so this, I think, is another cool way. If you can't necessarily always be out on tour with another band from another state or something, doing this kind of thing adds to the music culture.
And what's great too? I mean, it really does feel communal when you have another band that you're kind of friends with or building the friendship with, and an indie label that is supportive like that, and it's like the 3 of you working together to get the music out there, together, and everybody's pushing it, and
everybody's super passionate about it.
It is, and it really, I think it's a prettier way of really representing the whole thing that you're talking about too. But that's just my girly take on it. But Koi Records, by the way, which is the one that put it out, is Koi like the fish,
right?
KOI, in case you want to check it out. Aside from all of this going on with all of your recordings and your new songs, you guys are featured in this month's Alternative Press magazine, which is really cool, and one of the sidebar things to look for, right? A little write-up about Damn This Desert Air and why you should be listened to. Even Rock Sound magazine out of the UK.
Rock Sound.
I have to mention this because it's just a good thing. One of the 101 bands who will own 2008, as they put it. How was that? I mean, did you?
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's totally unexpected.
That's a really cool feature to be included in. I would say. Good list.
It's great to just have music out there, and then someone just react to it. No, without a PR person, just we're really right now
just doing it on our own.
Yeah. Self-managing the band and everything, and building off the experience that we had.
Because you have a long history separately from different bands that you've been in and done your
Absolutely.
dues and been down
Right.
together. Obviously, you've been together long enough to hone those
Yeah.
skills as Damn This Desert Air.
Yeah.
Speaking of where people can see you, obviously they can check you out online, which
Yep.
is damnthisdesertair.com.
Exactly.
Pretty easy to get to.
Yep.
And you have some gigs coming up, especially definitely you're playing the Court Tavern, which is sooner rather than later in August, right?
Yep, August 3rd.
Okay, perfect. So look for them at the Court Tavern, look for them online at Damn This Desert Air, and look for their vinyl as well. Damn This Desert Air is going to play a couple tunes for us. I'm Erin Vogt, and this is GROCK Rising.